3. Multi-dimensional performance ability. One of the most significant differentiators that defines Jungkook is his ability to perform at an elite level across multiple performance domains. While many international stars succeed as either vocalists or dancers, very few manage to integrate both at the highest quality without one overshadowing the other. Jungkook's consistent balance between singing, dancing, and overall stage execution demonstrates a level of multidimensional skill that is exceptionally rare. Jungkook's vocal foundation is rooted in technical strength. His tenor range allows him to execute both high-energy pop numbers and ballads with equal control. Industry vocal coaches often highlight his stability, especially in live settings where physical movement is intense. This differs from many pop artists in the West, whose live vocals are often secondary to spectacle. Jungkook's ability to sustain pitch accuracy, vocal tone, and breath control while performing complex choreography sets him apart as a complete live performer. His approach is also adaptable to multiple genres. Whether in BTS's hip-hop-infused tracks, English-language pop singles like Seven, or acoustic performances, his voice maintains its clarity. This genre versatility adds to his global reach because it ensures that audiences from various musical traditions can find resonance with his delivery. Unlike artists who thrive in a narrow stylistic range, Jungkook demonstrates technical competence that allows him to transcend genre limitations. Dancing in contemporary pop is often approached as a separate discipline from singing. However, Jungkook merges both seamlessly. His dance execution is marked by precision and fluidity, often matching or exceeding dedicated dancers in complexity. What differentiates him from others is the synchronization of movement with live vocal delivery. While artists like Chris Brown or Usher have showcased similar duality, Jungkook maintains a level of vocal consistency under demanding choreographic conditions that even they rarely sustain across extended global tours. Dance in K-pop is traditionally group-oriented, with formations and synchronization serving as central features. Jungkook's role as the main performer requires him not only to execute choreography, but also to act as the focal point in transitions, ensuring that the visual flow of the group remains intact. His ability to balance individual excellence with group cohesion has been central to BTS's stage reputation. Global artists who typically perform as soloists rarely encounter this dual responsibility. Beyond technical skill, stage presence plays a significant role in distinguishing top performers. Jungkook's presence is not based on theatrics alone, but on energy management, maintaining high intensity throughout performances without compromising control. In large-scale venues like stadium tours, this balance is critical. While some global stars rely heavily on stage effects or audience participation to sustain energy, Jungkook's ability to hold attention independently underscores his personal command over the stage. Moreover, his stamina allows him to perform multiple high-energy numbers consecutively. This is particularly notable in BTS's set lists, which often exceed 2 hours, combining intricate choreography with demanding vocals. Comparisons with Western stars like Justin Bieber or Shawn Mendes highlight a contrast. While they are known for strong vocals, the incorporation of complex dance at that level of consistency is absent. Jungkook, therefore, represents a hybrid performer that global markets rarely produce. The global music industry often celebrates specialists, artists, recognized for a single dominant trait. Adele for vocal strength, Beyoncé for overall showmanship, and Bruno Mars for performance versatility. Yet, Jungkook's profile aligns with a different model. A performer who combines elite-level strengths across all performance dimensions. The ability to integrate these qualities consistently over extended tours and diverse contexts is what creates a gap between him and other global stars. It is not simply about being a singer or a dancer, but excelling at both without dilution. 2. Commercial power and cultural authenticity. The second major strength that sets Jungkook apart is the balance between commercial dominance and cultural authenticity. While many global stars achieve financial success through brand endorsements, the challenge lies in maintaining authenticity in the eyes of fans. Excessive commercialization often leads to perceptions of selling out, weakening credibility. Jungkook, however, manages to integrate global commercial appeal with a cultural identity that remains intact. Jungkook's association with Calvin Klein provides a clear example. In the fashion industry, celebrity endorsements are common, but very few campaigns generate measurable spikes in brand engagement and sales across multiple markets simultaneously. Calvin Klein's campaigns featuring Jungkook have led to significant surges in online traffic, product sellouts, and increased visibility in regions like Southeast Asia, the US, and Europe. The results are not just temporary boosts, but recurring patterns whenever new content is released. Unlike Western celebrities whose endorsements are often viewed as transactional, Jungkook's campaigns are perceived as natural extensions of his image. This stems from careful alignment. The minimalist yet bold aesthetic of Calvin Klein matches his personal brand. This compatibility ensures that the partnership does not feel forced. Global artists often struggle in this area, as partnerships may prioritize commercial gain over identity alignment, leading to short-lived results. A crucial factor behind Jungkook's commercial power is the loyalty of his fan base, which remains highly engaged across digital platforms. His endorsements are amplified by fans who view his brand associations as extensions of support rather than corporate deals. This differs from the Western market, where celebrity endorsements often face skepticism. Jungkook's authenticity derives from the perception that he does not alter his artistic or personal identity for commercial partnerships. In marketing terms, he operates at the intersection of cultural capital and commercial capital. His cultural capital is built on his artistry and connection to BTS's narrative of resilience and teamwork, while his commercial capital comes from his ability to translate influence into measurable sales. Few global stars maintain equilibrium between these two forms of capital. For instance, some US artists generate significant commercial impact, but lose credibility over time due to overexposure. Jungkook's strategy, whether intentional or not, preserves both. Endorsements by Western stars often follow a cyclical pattern, a surge at launch followed by rapid decline. In contrast, Jungkook's commercial partnerships sustain momentum. His Calvin Klein campaigns, for example, continue to trend weeks after release, fueled by fan-led amplification and organic media coverage. This longevity indicates that his commercial influence extends beyond initial hype, embedding itself into consumer behavior patterns. Furthermore, Jungkook's crossover appeal ensures that his endorsements resonate across diverse demographics, from Gen Z consumers who dominate online culture to older audiences attracted by his polished professionalism. This wide spectrum enhances his value as a global ambassador, outpacing typical age-specific or region-specific endorsements common in Western markets. 1. Adaptability in global contexts. The third strength that distinguishes Jungkook is his adaptability to diverse cultural and industry contexts. Many global stars struggle when stepping outside their primary market, as their appeal is heavily localized. Jungkook, however, operates effectively across Asia, North America, Europe, and emerging markets without significant loss of impact. Language is often a barrier for non-English-speaking artists entering global markets. Jungkook's fluency in English performance, combined with his ability to maintain authenticity in Korean releases, allows him to reach a dual audience. His English-language singles achieve mainstream chart success, while his Korean tracks retain cultural depth. This dual strategy ensures he does not alienate core fans while expanding into global markets. His willingness to experiment with multiple musical genres also contributes to adaptability. Collaborations with artists outside the K-pop framework allow him to test different audience responses. Rather than being confined to one sonic identity, he integrates global pop trends into his repertoire while maintaining his distinct vocal tone and performance style. This adaptability is rare among both K-pop idols and Western stars, who often struggle when stepping outside their comfort zones. Each market carries its own expectations for celebrity behavior. Western audiences often value individuality and authenticity, while Asian audiences may emphasize discipline and respect. Jungkook's image is curated in a way that balances both. He projects humility and discipline rooted in Korean cultural values while simultaneously displaying individuality through global music projects. This ability to meet varied cultural expectations without contradiction is a key factor behind his wide acceptance. For comparison, artists from Western markets sometimes encounter difficulties in Asia due to differences in fan engagement culture, while Asian stars face challenges being taken seriously in Western markets due to stereotypes about manufactured idols. Jungkook overcomes both barriers by combining technical artistry with a grounded personal narrative, ensuring credibility in both contexts. Another aspect of his adaptability lies in his digital strategy. Social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube are global equalizers, but they require specific approaches to remain relevant. Jungkook's digital presence is characterized by organic interactions such as live streams, which contrast with heavily scripted promotional content from many stars. This authenticity translates well across cultures, making his digital reach stronger than artists who rely solely on polished campaigns. Additionally, fan-driven amplification ensures that his global presence remains active even when he is not directly engaging online. This network effect is difficult for other artists to replicate because it stems from years of consistent connection and trust building with fans. The result is a self-sustaining cycle of relevance across multiple cultural contexts.